This is my last night with Jax McGee. Pretty sad. Hello family, friends, total strangers. Today's video, my transmission blew and I threw up my back. And I'm supposed to be to work today, but I'm 1,000 miles away. And I dropped Jax off too, so I'm lonely. So yeah, let's go back in time here. So after I did the last video, I was in Utah and I went down to Moab and went to fill up my water jug, which is like a 7-gallon jug. And when I went to pick it up, boom, back. So if you follow the channel, you know I've had some back issues before. So, I pretty much know what's going on. I know it'll just take a few days to get functional and then a few weeks to get fully functional again. But it sucked. And driving across the country while doing it was terrible. So I ended up pulling up in Colorado and I could barely walk for a day. And so I stayed 2 days at a place in Colorado, went down to Albuquerque and dropped off Jax McGee. So no more Jax McGee for a while, although he will be in future videos because I have a bunch of backlogged footage. So yeah, that definitely bummed me out. We had a great time together, and we've really been together every day for the last 3 months. And unlike last year where I was working and he spent time at the dog sitter or the doggy daycare and I spent time working, and then we'd hang out in the evening and our weekends together, I've been off all summer, so we've just been totally with each other for the last 3 months. So it really felt weird not having him around. And he's obviously my friend, but he was a big emotional support for me too. So the back injury and then giving him back, I was definitely feeling a little down. And then on the way heading from Albuquerque to Tahoe, my transmission blew. So my transmission blew. And so I'm currently in Flagstaff, Arizona. And I'm waiting on an estimate. So of course this happened on Sunday, which I did manage to find a place that was open on Sunday to look at the car, but Monday was a freaking holiday, Labor Day, so they couldn't even get an estimate for me until Tuesday today. So it's September 3rd right now. And so I have no idea what's going to happen. Either it's going to be too much and I'm just going to have to scrap it, and I guess I'll be Toby in backpack instead of Toby in transit. And I'll continue to my job by bus. Or it will be low enough that I can get it fixed, put it on my credit card, and just be thousands of dollars in debt for a while until I can get it paid off. So that's where I am right now. One of those two scenarios is about to play out. It makes a lot of sense to just get it fixed. I mean, although I might even be spending more money than the car's worth, I've got enough money and effort into everything else about the van that it's probably, I'm not going to get comparable for the amount of money that it'll cost to get my transmission fixed. So yeah, we're just waiting to see what's all up with that. So van life isn't always easy. It's hard sometimes. And it's really just the lack of security, but it's also the lack of a support system. Like, if I was living in town and my transmission went out, it would be a bummer, but, you know, I could figure out ways around it. I could go drink beer with my friends and console over it, and you have that support structure when you're living somewhere and you have a friend base and all that. But when you're on the road, you're just, this is it. I have friends that I can talk to on the phone, and family, but I'm just out here trying to figure it out. So the mechanic place has just been letting me sleep in my van, and my van's just parked on the street right now, so I'm still sleeping in my van at night. Once they start working on it, we'll see what happens then. We'll see what happens then. So this can be a tough lifestyle sometimes, and life just likes to pile on. But at the same time, I also have to acknowledge just how lucky I am. And lucky number one is that I didn't throw out my back, when I got to the job and then just be out for, I threw out my back with enough time to recover before I start my job. As much as I miss Jax, it's so much easier dealing with all this, not having to worry about Jax too. So the fact that this breakdown happened after I dropped him off is a huge blessing. And 3, it's that I broke down. I was able to make it here without getting towed, so I wasn't just stranded somewhere in the middle of nowhere. I pushed my vehicle to Flagstaff here, and so I didn't have to get towed. I didn't have to be stranded. I didn't have to wait around for, stressing out. So, and number 4, and probably biggest, is that I broke down in Flagstaff, Arizona, which has a lot of breweries. It has a great movie theater. And more importantly, it has amazing hiking trails all around it that you can hike to from town. So of all the places that I could have broke down along this journey, I could have broke down in Kingman, Arizona. I could have broke down in Barstow. I could have broken down in any desolate wasteland in between. And instead, I break down in an awesome place with great hiking trails and things to do all day. So, I am lucky. And also, importantly, it's cool here. I'm up in the mountains. It's almost 7,000 feet in elevation, so it's not like 105 like it is down in Kingman. So, it's tough, but I'm lucky too. So, where I am right now, this is the beginning of Walnut Canyon, which is probably about a 3.5, 4 mile hike from Flagstaff, just on the Arizona Trail, which runs straight through Flagstaff. So, yeah, it's pretty sweet. This is Fisher Point. Yeah, van life isn't always easy. It's not always perfect. Things go wrong, and you just have to be adaptable, I think. And it sure helps if you can keep a positive attitude and count the good points. So, yeah, I don't know what's happening with the job. I guess it just totally depends on what happens with the van, how long it'll take to get repaired, or if it can be repaired, or I have no idea. So, yeah, we'll figure all that out. You just do the best you can, make it work. Laugh as much as you can. Laugh to keep from crying. That's pretty much my video. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, all the fun stuff. And I'll give you an update soon. And figure out where we are. So, yep, thanks for watching.